Hello. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to the channel once again. And if it is your first time here, my name is Gigo, and today we are back at the Katamanso project, episode 4. Right, so in episode 3, we did the steelworks, which is the ironworks, iron rod installation for these 5 bedrooms where we have Nee and his team. They did this amazing job. So fast forward, we have to do the concrete casting for these 5 bedrooms, right, which we're building for one of our clients here at the production group. So, the electrical works is already done, which is the piping, and also the plumbing works, right, is also done, which we will be going through that. So, stay tuned for that. So, if you want to follow this particular project to know more and how we will be moving with this, if you go to my playlist, it's called the Katamanso project, right? So you can click on it and follow the journey, right? We are sharing ideas, we are sharing tips, and how to go around with your construction here in Ghana, right? So this is the progress, right? So fast forward, concrete casting is going on here, and we have the team busy doing this concrete casting, right? So in today's episode, this is just pouring cement, stones, and all that. We have it here on the channel several times, so we will use this as an educational video to, to educate, right, or to share tips and ideas. And the first tip is going to be, you see that actually the owner has 2 plots, right? And then you can see that he's using one plot for storage, right? So that's where he has his sand and stones and everything, right? This makes the work so easy, right? During construction, you need space, you need place to keep your stones and stuff, right? So we normally, when you ask us to put a fence wall for you, we normally don't like to cover the front. We just like to do the U shape, which is the back and then the left and right. We normally don't like to, we like to keep the front open for easy access, right? So that you have space to keep your stones, materials, and all of that. The trucks can come, turn around, and all that. And then when the structure is there and we don't need to get so much sand and stone, that's when we cover the staircase. That's when, sorry, we cover the fence, right? The plot, right? So, this is, one tip that helps you a lot. But sometimes when we buy our land, we just want to go straight forward and fence the whole thing, and then space becomes a problem, right? And in some cases, sometimes you do your fence wall and then later you go to design your house. But the entrance, maybe you just do something and you just position the entrance at a certain place. Now, after the design of your house, right, you see that the entrance is not matching with the main gate, which is the compound gate, is not matching with the structure entrance, right? So that's because in Ghana we only, our plot is 70 by 100. So sometimes the shape of the house is not that big that you may have the entrance, So this comes in planning. This is what we always share here at the Geo Production Group. It's all about planning from the beginning, where your architect has to go to the site and do all of those things. These are little checks that we do so that when you build your house, even the landscaping, right? Before you even start with your house, you already know how the landscaping will go, the path to walk to your house, the entrance, everything. So this is just a tip for you, just don't cover the front of your house, just leave it open. You can even use wood for the meantime, and when you need a space, you just take the wood out and later on, put out the block work, right? Just try it and then you will see, the difference, and then the importance of having that space to bring your materials and all that. It's very easy for the workers also to maneuver the whole area, right? So here we have the electrician fixing some light features, as the steel bender explained in our previous episode. We're going to put some sensors here, so when you step, then the light, comes on and all that, which I believe in the future we will see. So you can see the pipes, coming out from the staircase, right? So yeah, the team is on. We also have FO on site. I mean, it is teamwork, but Asami is also there doing his thing. I mean, we have the carpenter. Before the concrete casting, FO came with his team to do the sideboarding, right? Get the gauge so that when they pour, everything becomes level, for the floor, which will help in the block laying. You don't have slopes and all that, right? So I believe that the owner owns the other part of the land, which is being used as storage, because you can see how huge the house is, and keeping those materials and everything there is a bit difficult, right? So the second thing, that tips that I will share with this video, is that when you are buying your land, right, if it is possible and if you can afford it, just buy two plots, right? Buy two plots, buy the next plot next to you, right? The reason is that you building your house brings value to the structures next to you, or let's say brings value to the land next to you, right? So you have to take advantage of it. So if possible, maybe buy three plots, buy it in line, the left and the right, keep it empty, make your fence wall whilst you are building. I mean, you building there, meaning you are protecting the other land. Make a fence wall, or maybe just leave it because your workers are around doing the construction and everything. Leave that plot there. By the time you'll be done with your house, or maybe get to lintel level, or just the structure work is done, the block work is done, and you need money for finishes, that land will appreciate in value. The price will go higher. In some cases, it will even be 50% or maybe 100% gain on just having the land next to you. You haven't done anything to it. I mean, sometimes you don't even have to make a fence wall, right? Just fence yours, and because your guys are on site working every day, or you are busy building, if anybody comes to do something there, you will know, right? You will know what is happening. So you just having that, right, is just an investment which can go back into your house. Because just imagine when you are done building and the place has developed, those two lands are standing there, right? You sell it, you use it to do your finishes, right? So when you are buying land, I always say, if the next plot to you is free, just buy it, right? Use the construction money to just buy that land, get the documentation done, register it, and just hold it until when you get to a point in your construction where you are like, you need that heavy money to do the finishes, or you need money to do something heavy. That is the time to sell it, right? Or maybe you can use it for farming for the meantime, and give it to your kids as they grow. Or, I mean, you can just hold it and see what comes in the community, right? Maybe the community may lack some supermarkets, some shops, pharmacies or something, and getting into retirement, you can use it for that purpose, right? Or a mini mall or something, like you saw the owner has created a gate. I mean, that land can be used for so many things. In the beginning, like I said, you can just use it for maybe farming, and as you progress, get some investors, people to come to invest. I mean, if the whole place is developed, it's going to be a land that people will always come and be asking for it, right? So these are my tips here, and in my next episode, I mean, we will look at the finishes of the concrete casting, and then we will start with the block laying for the second level. All right. So you can see the results, from the hard work from the team. I mean, Efo did a wonderful job here. Ni came to do his parts, the electrician, the plumber. I mean, Brother Sami was also there, and also Pele with his team, right? So this is a team effort, and this is maybe 2 days after the concrete casting, right? We just take the board out, the sideboarding, and then the block work is on, right? So, I mean, if you like what you see, you have you're at the lentil stage, you want your decking to be done, you want to reduce cost. I mean, Info can do it for you, rent some wood from him, and that is his number on the screen. So get in touch with him. If you need a steel bender, Ni will be there for you. You need a team to build your house for you. Gigo Production Group is here, right? So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next episode. Like do we?